Hello, how's everyone? Hey, Money here, Goddess Taisha. Gonna do a general reading. Let's see what's going on with the things on. If you guys like to book me for private readings, you can reach me at TJACK667 at Gmail. I'm gonna take payments through CASHAPP. Hey, love, how you doing? We're gonna start off with the beautiful Leos. See what Leos got going on in their life. How y'all doing? How's everything going? Yes, honey. And it's Libra. And it's Libra. All right, what we got going on from my Leo spirits? Spirits, cards, guides, ancestors, deities. All the goddesses and gods that walk this earth before me. Let me get a clear color for my Leos. Leos. Messages. There we go. Leo. Through whatever situations they are facing. Right, let us in, let us in, let us in. Okay, out the gate, out the gate, out the gate. Somebody out the gate. Out the gate, out of a relationship, or in a relationship. Okay. So we got the Four of Wands. Bam. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. So what I'm seeing is a lot of love, nurturing, practical business decisions regarding home, life, family. Looks abundant, happy, fruitful, passionate. Kind of looks like the male is more focused on, I would say, probably generating things. It looks like he's doing the generating, and the woman is probably taking care of home, keeping things in balance, probably making the decisions on how to handle the funds that are going on right now. But it does look like you guys are being very successful in the decisions you are making at this time. Any messages regarding this Four of Wands, Spirit? Message for this Four of Wands. So we waiting for communication regarding the home. Possibly maybe renovating. Possibly spent some money on something probably before all this went on, and wasn't sure if we was gonna get that accomplished. But the Devil card did come out with the Eight of Wands, so it looked like maybe a decision was made that wasn't quite practical regarding the home, and that possibly was because someone wasn't looking at all the various options. Possibly overspent some money before all this went down. What's this Queen of Pentacles talking about? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Too many. So, I don't know. Maybe the Leo male did something, or the man or masculine energy in a relationship did something, for maybe possibly, I would say, not even necessarily for material gain, but probably made expense that definitely shouldn't have been made. And now it looks like the woman is left to make the decisions right now. She trusting her intuition on how to handle things, possibly like without either breaking his heart and hurting his ego, but at the same time making sure that they're successful while everything is going on. What this card talking about? Well, it looks like some balance is definitely coming. Balance, yeah, balance and retaining the foundation back to the 11 happy state. All right, let's see what we got next. Leo, general reading. Was overall getting the foundation back in order. Maybe some funds was overspent. It kind of left you in a tight situation, but it looks like you guys have figured out a way to balance out everything. I guess we start with the LL Cool J is because we got Libras next. I don't know. I could say rock the bells, wedding bells, maybe. How we get married? The courthouse open? Or maybe just somebody need the courthouse to get their shit together. Somebody waiting for something from the courthouse. What's up with the Libra spirit? Give me a message for the Libras to help them in their journey. And, all right. So a transition, a change, an ending, and a new venture, a new beginning, a new financial beginning. Definitely some healing and it's weird because this Four of Swords here has a little chest, a treasure chest by the healing. So for my Libras, it looked like we either just went through a transition. That's the death card, the transition. There's a new venture here. Someone is healing. It also possibly could be that because it's the death card. I mean, it's not literal death, but it could possibly mean that someone transitioned on and during the process of healing, someone possibly could come into because that's more like the Ten of Pentacles treasure chest. So that could be an inheritance coming, an unknown because the Two of Swords was at the bottom, or again it could just be someone just went through a change, possibly change after a bad situation and ended up benefiting out of it blindly, like not knowing you were going to benefit out of it. It does look like things end up balancing out. Like in the process of you healing, here come this great new beginning and like a new path to take. Um, okay, yeah, a new path, a new beginning, new options, possible new jobs, new contracts, new investments. Because I look at Seven of Pentacles as investments financially. This could be emotional investments. This could be business investments. This can be a growth of emotions. Um, because this Temperance card to me looks like someone who went through an imbalance of emotions. And now she's coming back to a balance of emotions, a more nurturing emotion. And that could be to yourself, that could be to others, that could be to the relationship, a foundation. Um, it could be if you are going through mourning, possible grieving, that you are now, coming out of that energy. Everyone has to go through, they go through one way or another, but make sure you guys have someone to talk to and have outlets regarding whatever situations you're facing. Sagittarius is next. Here's what you got for massage. Gemini in the house. Gemini in the house. What's up, Phantom Phone? Good. I like that. Phantom Phone. 007. What's that, Virgo? My sister, Virgo. Auntie Jen. We got for the Sag. Y'all hold on real quick. Cooking tacos, so my meat was finished. I heard it. Making some tacos. It's only what, 8:50. I mean, I guess we don't know what time we waking up, going to sleep, what day it is no more. We eating all types of weird ass. We had breakfast at 1 o'clock. Pancakes. All right, so massage. Spirit. Get that message from massage to help them in their journey. New beginnings, new opportunities, possibly with someone that's been loyal, or you have an opportunity that's going to work out. Maybe if you quit looking back, because the full card is new. New. New is this way, old is that way. So if you want new, you can't be like, I'm walking this way. Nah, that ain't how I got. See what's up with this page of cups. So it's like you looking at this new offer of love, or is it an offer of love or an opportunity? So maybe you trying to hold back from possibly, okay, so it looked like either overthinking situation. Okay, so what is going on here? We got a whole bunch. Let's get it. Get it. Okay, one. Sag, you got new beginnings. Okay, you got new beginnings, new opportunities. And then you probably like looking back because it's like he looking back, but he headed forward. Possibly maybe thinking about the past opportunities because these could be thoughts, these could be way on communication, these could be ideas, these could be old things. Now you're on to new things. So it's like you either evaluating something, you could possibly be um, going over documents or seeing how you're going to benefit because it's like this person is looking over everything. Those could be definitely be signing papers. This again is the Four of Swords. So it could be healing or looking for this business deal to be very financially healing to you because it does look like you're trying to make sure that you end up ahead. It looks like you're getting a little greedy or whatever it is. But hey, if it's your money, it's your money. It's your money. But it looked like you definitely have something going on financially. Maybe, like I said, a new beginning. You got the Judgment card again. So it's like possibly have a new, you could have a new opportunity to either fight something out, move forward with something, or cut it off and begin again. That's what I'm getting from the Five of Swords with this Judgment card. Like you can either fight something out with the other sword from the Judgment card and move on ahead with this situation, or you can balance whatever you already invested out into it and walk away. That's what it's looking like. Edge. Okay. I think think it out. Think it out, think it out, think it out. I am okay. Thank you all for joining me. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm gonna be back and forth on all night. I'm gonna come back and do some love messages after I eat my tacos and feed my boys. Just wanted to do a general message because what we got going on now, I mean, I get it, love is important, but finances, what's going on in our mind and everything, all that needs to be definitely something we need to go over. So I got my cancers up next. Cancers up next. What's up, Spirit? Give me a message from my cancers to help them on their journey. Hearts. So 4 cards is usually too much, but I would say that's a message. And before I even flipped them over, saying it was a message, one of the cards is a 4. So something about family, foundation, balance. Okay. 4 usually is balancing things, holding on. So you got the magician in reverse. That could be good or bad. It could be manifesting very strongly to your highest powers in a bad way, or it could definitely mean that no one is manipulating anyone anymore. That has balanced out because you have the karmic justice card. So it could be that someone has balanced out their company, their finances, their I would say, as I said, home finances. Okay, so you got the Emperor card. Oh, you got 3 majors, 3 mages, me 3 mage. Hey, magician, justice, emperor. It's like you manifested a way. Somebody probably went hard as hell. Go hard in the paint. Somebody went hard in paint because it looked like somebody made an effort to balance out something. Like you got the magician in reverse, the justice card, the emperor. Somebody balanced out home, finances, emotions. Okay. Now ready to give or receive, whether it's financially, emotionally, or physically. Okay. Ready to balance out everything and get this empire headed on to more cups. Okay. More cups. Somebody has definitely been juggling, possibly. I don't know why I said stocks, finances. Somebody been figuring out a way to get to the money. Somebody been figuring out ways to. Okay, so yes, like I said, the world card popped out with the magician in reverse. So somebody ended possibly being manipulative. Just probably being a little trickster or just off of themselves in a situation, and they changed that around and balanced it out. And it looks like the empire has grown and made the empire uh, to a balanced give and take situation. And it's like now there's happiness because you got the world card, the sun card. So once that cycle is over, this new cycle is starting of happiness. And with the happiness, you got heal and a wish fulfillment. It's like this was the overall wish fulfillment. So whatever energy that was before it was a purpose. It's like the goal was to make sure the family and the foundation was comfortable and straight. So somebody had to go in with themselves and figure out exactly what they was going to do to get everything back in order. And it looks like someone in the cancer department figured out exactly how I'm gonna bring this happiness into order, this foundation back together, bring our finances back to order, have our kids all together, and everything. We got money to spend, we got money to put up, and that's all it looked like. We got money to spend over here, and we got money put up over there. So I mean, that's beautiful. I'm a Cancer ascendant, so I guess it go with me. I guess. Hello, everyone. Hi, baby girl. Already did Sagittarius. Go back. Sagittarius was the third. So now that was Cancer was the fourth. Who was next? Capricorn. Kathy's in the building. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm coming back to do love readings. We're gonna do love readings to the folks say. What the folks say. What y'all know about rapid folks say? I wonder if he was a Capricorn. What's up with Capricorn spirit? Get him a message. This will help them on their journey. Balance, justice. We either cutting somebody off or we balancing something out. We either cutting something off or balancing something out. We got the Nine of Swords. So we stress, we worry, but we still persevering through something. What is this work? Is it possible that since this work situation has came about, there's not many people working, it's just you and you feel overworked, but you persevere because at the end of the day, somebody that humble mess up. Everybody can't work, right? I mean, that's what it looked like to me. It looked like, right? Somebody, dinosaurs usually is like stress, anxiety, worry, right? But this one to me looked like that's in your mind, but you moving, you getting it. So it looked like somebody is definitely either, I don't know why I just said, looking at the justice card, somebody like, this shit don't balance out soon. I'm cutting this shit out. So I don't know. But it looks like you get into the bag. So what's the problem? What's the problem? Oh, you missed somebody. You can't get to it. Can't get to it. That was at the bottom of the deck. Capricorn can't get to it. I mean, third dying stuff. Let the uses. What's this? Okay, 501. So you conflicted on love. That was hiding out, and I didn't even know it. So somebody is conflicted about possibly if after all this disastrous shit, they're gonna be successful with a boot thing. Somebody worried about that boot thing. Queen of Pentacles, that's you and your energy. Or Earth sign. King of Swords. Are you trying to make logical decision about if you should commit to someone or commit to something? I just told you, if it's the bag, if it's work, you shouldn't be trying to make a logical decision right now. The only logical decision is get to the bag. I'm lying. I'm lying. You do what is for you. If your mind and body can't handle that shit, cut some days off. Give up some shifts. Do whatever it is you need to do to preserve your body, your strength, your mind. Money is good, especially during this time now. However, we got to get an overall good decision. Not just, oh, I'm tired, I got to stop. It got to be, let me cut back some because I still need to be able to have this money or this option. And that's if it's money. Now, if it's love, I can't tell you nothing about love. Can't tell you. Okay, so if it's love, it's like you thinking, should you overcome your fear and offer your emotions, or should you go for a new beginning and wonder if that person could have been loyal to you? That's what I'm looking at. Okay, so what happened? Somebody from the past is single now and want to reunite. Okay. So somebody from the past is single now, they want to reunite, Capricorn? Or you had a past option, job, opportunity that you either missed or possibly didn't see the opportunity that lied ahead with it and left, and now it's an option again. One of the two. Okay. I don't know. I'm just trying to help. Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. I don't know why I want to say a little nasty. Scorpio. Damn. Scorpio don't want to cooperate. Okay, well that's some self-employment shit. Nine of Swords. Same old shit, right? Somebody feel like they anxious Okay, yeah, somebody wants a new success. The Ace of Wands was at the bottom. New success, a new beginning. Someone has almost ended probably an overwhelming cycle of possibly something that they felt just mentally was draining. Possibly a mentally draining situation. I do see the Ace of Swords after that. So yeah, it looks like it end or it's ending. Um, and ending quickly. Looked like it was back and something that was back and forth. So possibly, and this possibly is what it is. Whatever was going on in your world or your home and with your finances, you probably were traveling and commuting back and forth somewhere because I do see different backgrounds. So it does look like one area to another scenery. But it looked like that stopped possibly because of the new situation that went on. So you got your Nine of Swords followed by the Knight of Wands with the World card. So it looked like, yeah, somebody was persevering, it was moving, back and forth, in and out. But that stopped. So that stopped because, right, either they took control and was successful. See, Scorpios, successful, King Wands. So it looked like somebody took control, had a new idea, was very triumphant with that. It looked like I said, something ended. Okay, and when something ended, it was a new transformation or like a new beginning or a new opportunity. It was like, you see how this transformed once I did that? And it's like it was successful. It was a successful new beginning. It was a successful journey. You made it somewhere, or someone made it somewhere with you. Somebody made a logical decision in a new beginning and balanced and healed out of possibly it could have been heartbreak. It could have been someone being, going away from them. It could have been some type of mental condition or just, obsessive, negative thinking. It could have been that. That's definitely what it could have possibly been. It's a lot of swords there. Uh-uh. We got Virgo next. I'll come back. Virgo next. Hello. Spirits, guards, ancestors, deities, all spirits that walk this earth before me. Man, we got jumpers. Okay, so good karma, reconciliation, celebrations, practical decisions, making practical decisions of do they reconcile with someone else. So you got the Wheel of Fortune followed by the Three of Cups. This is a hoping, wishing for a celebration, hoping, wishing for a reconciliation. Because this is what he's looking at. If you look at this is what he's looking at. This is the practical decision or the practical decision they felt they made to reconcile. Uh, and that was the good decision, or that was the great karmatic choice, right? To reconcile. That's what we waiting on. We got poverty, Five of Pentacles, um, left out of a foundation or someone from the past. So, okay. So it's like on one mind, we wanna invest our money here, right? We want to invest our money here, or we want to make an investment over here, right? Where it looks logical, it looks like I'm gonna celebrate, I'm gonna be fortunate. This is where I feel my decision needs to go. The investment I need to make. That's a big ass investment because if we look at this as a point, as a pentagon, that is a great pentagon. Okay, it has everything in it. It has pentacles, it has communication, it has passion, it has love, it has everything. So, do you invest your all into this that you feel you are going to be happy and celebrating? That is the decision we are focusing on right now. Or do we go back to something that we felt left us, because this is usually the poverty card or the left out in the cold card. It's like, you know, my emotion, my time, my effort is invested here. But if I stay here, I'm gonna always be wanting that new beginning. I'm gonna always be wanting that new opportunity or that fresh start. Somebody is conflicted. Somebody got a decision to make. Somebody is definitely going over this. Don't stress about it. Let me see what else we get real quick. Give me one for the other side. Okay. Okay, so I say go with whatever you feel is the best decision overall. Don't do it for one thing. Don't do it for money. Don't do it for uh, power, success, or bragging rights. Do it for an overall of everything. If you need a little bit of everything from whatever decision you make, that's the decision I feel you should definitely focus on trying to make. This is something that you are passionate about right here. You are passionate about doing this uh, opportunity that you feel you are gonna either be reconciling with something you started to put your emotions in, because this is a Three of Cups. Look for it in because you see what type of fortune you will get from that. Now, I will say out of that, you got Cup, that's emotion. You got Sword, that's clarity, that's thoughts. You got More Cups, that's emotions. With the Wheel of Fortune, got a little overall everything. Now, in your other decision, you have the new venture in an old situation. So it's something you left before, right? Something you left before you was tied into, because this makes the Six of Pentacles. This is tied into. So it possibly could be an old job, and now they want you to come and start there because everything is going on. And you probably was a very great asset to that company. Okay. You definitely put in a lot of investment, emotions, time. But it's like if you stay there, you always gonna think about another new adventure or the new venture you could have had that you didn't select. But this all looks like it's Pentacles. It's a little bit of everything here too. I will say it's a little bit of everything here, except the major arcana. So, in what you want to rush into because you are emotionally driven to rush into the new beginning, you got the major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune on that. So, get to it, birds, right? Who's after that? Pisces. All right, Pisces. And what we got for Pisces? And what we got for Pisces? So if it's not business for you, it could be a general reading. So I can't tap into every specific Pisces. Whatever energy is a general energy for a Pisces is what energy is going to come out. So that's why it's called a general reading, because it's going to pick up the general information you need to know. Like if it's a general collective group of people, the energy that's picked up on is the energy that needs help or guidance with, whether it's love, business, home, health. All right, spirits, what we got for more Pisces? What else you got? Somebody's watching, waiting, or obsessively. Someone is secretly obsessively watching and waiting for something to come through that is going to definitely set them up in a good emotional balance, a good fulfilling of accomplishment. And it looks like once that happens, whatever you're waiting on to come in, okay, so this is what it looked like. It looked like you invested into something. And it looked like the investment didn't really work out for you. So you secretly are planning on getting your growth from the investment and then cutting it off and taking a new beginning and building elsewhere. This is what's on your mind. These are your thoughts. Or this is what's going on. So you got the Page of Pentacles here. Slowly watching, waiting, contemplating, right? An investment you made that didn't work out so good. It probably looked good on the outside, but once you got into it, it wasn't good. So you secretly are deciding to leave. Here is the Moon card. Secretly deciding to leave. Or some secrets behind why the situation didn't work out. Maybe that could be the situation too. Like I said, it looked good on the outside, because if you look at this, it's like she seen the rainbow and she thought that was a good investment. It was nice, it was shiny. So she signed onto it or invested into it. And then she was bounded by all these different things that basically tied your money up. It's like something tied your money up, and now you like, okay, I done made a decision. I thought about it emotionally, logically, and passionately. As soon as whatever happens, and I get all my stuff together, I get my 9 cups, I'm gonna be almost completely fulfilled. I'm out of there. I'm working towards a new beginning. Look, I'm gonna look back, and I might try and fool with that situation again, but I'm headed towards a new beginning. And this has been on your mind for a minute. It's been on your mind for a minute. Yeah, it looks like you definitely been thinking about what is going to have you abundant. And it's like, but it was definitely some lies or some untruths in the arrangement that you was in. And maybe you just heard of it or somebody came and communicated it to you. Okay? Because you got the Emperor at the bottom. So that empire definitely wasn't a legitimate empire, or you didn't read the information correctly. You didn't understand the consequences upon taking out amounts when. Thank you. Aries. Next, Aries. Oh, something you love that you have dedicated your heart, mind, and soul. You have went in to passionately come up with a successful ending. What's this? Okay. Damn. Okay. Aries, you got the Lovers with the Hermit, with the Five of Wands. So it definitely looked like, I look at this Hermit wand with the Five of Wands as success. It's like something you love, you're very passionate about, you went within, you figure something out, you put all the force and drive you had to put into your passionate drive. It looked like you went and out there and you conquered. You went out there and you conquered something because you got the Empress and the Seven of Cups. You made options. You made deposits. You made connections. You made investments. Okay, and you got the Empress major arcana with the Hermit and the Lovers. Okay, not only that, at the bottom of your deck is the Emperor. So I'm just saying, you got 5 cards, 3 is major arcanas. I'm just saying, whatever the hell you went and did, Aries. Hey, one of them. Hell yeah, success. 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 Whatever the hell you did, you went and did it. You put your all into it and you created a masterpiece. What is it? What did you create? Hold on, I had a flipper in here. I gotta see. I'm nosy. I want to know what the Aries got going on. Somebody worked hard as hell. And somebody got a new beginning. And somebody got money. Somebody got dough. Something put them in the game. Look at that. Something put them in the game. It's like you was at the Eight of Pentacles, right? And then you made a judgment call and reinvested again. Like, damn. What stock was it? Huh? Email me. Which stock was it? Shit. Jeez. Here. Aries. Taurus, you up next. Aries know what's up. Boss shit. Boss. What's up with the Taurus spirit? You find the Aries. I want to meet them. That's Taurus. Six of Cups. Investments. Passionate investments. Passionate investments that's going to balance out your foundation. Okay, so you ended an investment that didn't work out for you. Possibly because you didn't stay faithful in it, you left too quick. It's like you left too quick for more options because we got the Six of Cups followed by the Ten of Swords. So it's like something that you invested time and effort into. You was passionate about it. You had love for it. Yeah, you was passionate about it. You had love for it. You ended possibly being overworked mentally about how you were going to grow or how you were going to prosper financially. And I think maybe you felt you were doing more work than the money you were receiving, so you left quick. But it's like now you're thinking about going back in. So I'm gonna show you what I got first, and then I'm gonna show you what else. So I got Six of Cups with the Ten of Swords and a right. So it's like something you invested time in, you was passionate about. The Ten of Swords is like ending Usually it's like backstab, betrayal, things not working out. And then it's like the Queen of Pentacles. So it's like, I mean, that's earth energy, that's your energy. So it's like you didn't feel like you were getting what you were worth. And it probably upset you. And instead of taking control and probably moving how you should have and spoke it and went for a raise or voiced your opinions, you got the Queen of Wands in reverse. Now, the Queen of Wands in reverse got vengeance. If it was business and money, I mean, unless it was your business, you can only cut people off, fire people, whatever. But it looks like you left. You quickly left because you got the Knight of Swords in reverse. It was like you felt you knew the truth and left, because it's not the Knight of Swords to me in the upright is like somebody quickly coming in, and it's like you got to kind of take what they say, half and half. And it is what it is with what they say, but you got to thoroughly rethink and logically visit what was said. Like, you shouldn't answer people who come in quick like that. You tell them, all right, I'm gonna think about it, I get back with you. But it looks like you just figured you knew what you knew and you left, but now you want to go back. You want to go back and see if you can reunite, or if you could go and patch things up there, because like I said, you had time invested. You had invested into it. You got the Four of Cups after the Three of Cups. That's almost the Seven of Cups, just like the Six of Cups, right? So it's like the Six of Cups is something you were into, you have, invested into. Seven of Cups is nothing but invested into with a new beginning. So you loved it, you liked it there. Like, you probably didn't show it, or you probably acted like it wasn't, no big deal, but you did like it in this situation. So whether it was an investment or a job, or actually working for a company, it's like you hopeful that you'll be able to go back and stick it out this time. You want a new beginning. You want a new beginning in this company or business venture, investment. Maybe you pulled your money out real quick or something, or too fast. All right. So I got Gemini next. Gemini. Gemini. Gems. Oh, gems. Practical decisions. Logical practical. Okay, so somebody is rushing in. Somebody is rushing in because they know the truth about something. And I don't know if you know about possibly a company that is going down. So you want to go run and invest into it. It's like, okay. Okay. So Gemini. So the Four of Swords is usually like a healing card, taking a break, healing, seeing things for what it is, and looking over things. If I take all four of the first cards, it's funny because the last card is 8. If I take the first 4 cards, you got the King of Swords, followed by the Four of Swords, but it's in reverse. The Four of Swords is usually like a healing, hopeful, grounding, restabilizing, but in a reverse, it's more like a not doing that, more like a rushing in. I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna go get it. Like, never mind the stabilizing, the weight, and the balancing, because it's like I know what I know. I know some truth, and I'm gonna make this logical decision. And it's usually like with the King of Swords first, looking that way, he done thought about it. He thought about what he know, right? He making his move. That's your Five of Swords. It's like that could be competition. So he making a move quickly before the competition begin, right? and go make his offer, because once he make his offer, it's like he make his offer, he can get it dirt cheap right now for a little bit of nothing. It's like in all the stress they done had about everything they basically had been trying to get to come together. Yeah, it's like once you do that and make that investment, once you put your foot down and hurry up and go get it, the will come. The will come. You become prosperous. Last but not least, Aquarius. Aquarius. We are Aquarius. Uh, uh, uh. What you got for my lovely star mates? Aquarius, gods and goddesses. Okay. Damn. So 6 of wands, success. 6 of cups, successful investment. Temperance, that balanced out, right? I usually call this finessing the universe. So it's like whatever you just put your passion into, right? You just successfully balanced out something. Let's see what you balanced out. All right, let's start here. What we balanced out. Okay. So it's like you had a bright idea. You see that? The 6 of wands, that's a success card. Also ego. Ego isn't always a bad thing if it's aimed in the right way. But maybe your ego and your new creative idea brought you success, something that you've been working hard and investing time, effort, and emotions in. You end up coming to a conclusion of having, right, a little bit of both after investing, because this is usually a hot and cold. Um, uh, to I used to say to be or not to be. It's a hot and cold, to be or not to be. It's more like got something working. I'm mixing something up. I got something working that's gonna leave me abundant. It's gonna leave me abundant, fruitful, stable, right? You just gotta stay guarded, be ready to fight and protect everything that you're passionate about, because your success is right here. You got your success right here, and now that you done got success, you got a whole new idea of something else. You got to protect your previous success so you can get to your new success. Okay? And it's like, once you do that, you're going to end whatever worries you had, whatever fears that had you stuck and trapped mentally, because you got a new beginning. You got a new beginning that's coming. And with the new beginning, it's going to balance out your thoughts. And if you see that right there, like I said, that little treasure chest, it's going to bring you financial rewards as well. And I don't know if that's what you was looking for, but it definitely looked like, it's funny because there's no pinnacles here. I'm an Aquarius, like money, it comes. So it's like not the goal. I mean, if I make some money, cool. But it's like, if it's something I wake up and do for the rest of my life, if it's something I can continuously involve other people in or help other people grow, that to me is better than some money, because that means money that's going to be residual money. It's going to be continuous money. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it looked like this was definitely thought out. Like, whatever you invested your time into it, I usually call that a finesse the universe card, but it's like the way you invested well to where you're able to get you multiple options of fulfillment. These are six of cups, but these are certain kind of cups. Here, where she's doing her mixing and her finessing and balancing out, these are two other cups. So she it's like she's gained different type of spiritual growth and knowledge, a little bit of healing, maybe mental healing. And to me, this is I always say like brown is like foundation. So like it healed the foundation, it healed clarity and thoughts. Then she got the third eye, so it like healed her thoughts, it healed her mind, it healed her body. You see what I'm saying? And once you do all that, your soul is at peace, right? Soul is at peace. How many people we got watching? How many people watching? Who on here? I'm trying to give you two questions. I see two people still on here. Whoever sit with me through my entire life, I give you questions. Come on, what's up? What's the question, Nana? What's the question for Nana Spirit? Any messages for Nana? Is for Nana? You need to patiently wait on a new offer, on uh, a stable offer. You got the Princess of Pentacles. You need to control your lust, okay? Your fears, your emotions. You need to control your thoughts, your habits. Because when something new comes along, you want to be completely emotionally fulfilled to where something doesn't make you feel like you're not good enough. You don't feel like you don't have enough, or you don't feel like you can get to this point. You want to already be there, okay? And then protect that energy and protect that. When will G contact Nana Spirit? When will G contact Nana Spirit? Yeah, when will G contact her? What's today? I don't know. He probably ain't gonna call you. Look like he is busy. Yeah, apparently, he busy and he can't get to you right now. He can't get to you right now. If he call you, it look like it's gonna lead to a whole bunch of stuff. It looks like it's gonna start a tower moment in his life if he contact you. If he is gonna contact you, it's definitely gonna be on the under. Yeah, you should go and be single, find somebody else that you can offer your love to. That's your messages, because you just gonna end up heartbroken if you stay here. Right, leave that behind, honey. Leave that behind. Don't want to be fruitful, abundant, beautiful. Leave that heartbreak behind so you can find you your right person after you leave that alone. You see that? Bam. Spirits is talking to you and telling you if you ain't gonna listen, quit asking. That's what they said. Who else in here? There's one more person in this room. You got any messages for them? You know who's in here. I'm gonna have to go once I close it. Another person in the room for messages. So whoever else is in the room, it looks like you just keep on working hard, making the right decisions and putting effort into the right things. Whatever you waiting on, the message that you waiting on to come in is coming. I don't know if it's about your mate, your significant other, but it's coming. It's gonna surprise you almost like out of nowhere. Like just keep doing what you're doing. It's coming. Yeah, it's slowly coming. Whoever else is in this room, it's slowly coming, and it's gonna even things out. It's gonna balance everything out. You're gonna end all this emotional stress, all this conflict. I don't know if it's somebody being released from jail or something. It's coming. It's gonna happen soon. And we're gonna be all back together again. Y'all can move on, move forward. I don't know why that's what I got. Yep, they can come on back home. That's what I got. I don't know. Whoever else is on here. That's what I got. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Like, share, subscribe. TJACK667 is my cash app. I'm lying. It's TJACK667. TJACK667 at Gmail is my email. $ TJACK667 is my cash app. I will be back about 11:30. I'll be back about 11:30. To the